Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Zitek and it's Miraj. Today we'll be discussing about the AWS IAM. Okay, we'll be explaining AWS Identity and Access Management System, and it is a key AWS service that let you control who can access what inside your cloud environment. Think of IAM as the security guard of your AWS account. Okay, it decides which person or the system can open which drawers uh, or which system things can be used on it. The best part is that IAM itself is a free. It is a free, and you just have to pay for the AWS resources you actually use. Okay, for the content we have what is a AWS IAM, why do we need the IAM, and key components of IAM, how IAM works, security features of IAM, and few of the real world examples, and we'll go for the conclusion. Okay, so what is IAM? AWS IAM is basically your access management system inside AWS. You can create users and assign them different levels of permissions. For example, a user could have a permission to start EC2 instances, but not the not to delete the S3 buckets. Okay. Uh, IAM users policies, which are like rule books, rules and regulations books written in the JSON format. This policy clearly defines what actions are allowed or denied for each user or group. Okay, so why do we need the IAM? What is the importance of it? So we need IAM to keep our cloud environment safe. As we have already mentioned that it acts as the security guard of the cloud environment. Without IAM, anyone could perform any action, which is huge risk. Using IAM, we give users only the permissions they actually need, no more or neither less. This is known as the principle of last privilege. It also helps preventing accidental data loss, unauthorized changes, and insider threats. IAM even supports multi-factor authentications for extra protections. So it is very crucial for the security of the cloud environment. It provides multi-factor authentication security. It helps us to provide the permissions, access to the users, which users can do what of the things, and all of these things. Okay, the key components of IAM are user group roles and policies. We'll be discussing about these things now. IAM has four main building blocks. Those are, I have already said, those are users, group, roles, and policies. Users represent the individuals like employer applications. Okay. Groups are the teams of the users who share the similar accesses, and roles are the temporary identities. What are the things that one person can do? Okay. Often used by the service like EC2 or Lambda to access other AWS resources securely. And last but not the least, that is policies are the actual rules that decide what allowed or denied. You can think of policies as a permissions list attached to users, group, or roles. So how IAM work? How does it work now? The functionality. How does actually that gonna work? Okay. So when a user or system tries to do something, then like open an S3 buckets, then AWS first checks their credentials. Okay, then look at their policies. What are the policies or the rights access that has given? If the policies allows that access is granted. If not, AWS block it automatically. And same goes for the EC2 instances, Lambda, and other activity too. An IAM environment is explicitly defined. If you don't give a permission, it denies by default. That's why it is important to plan your IAM structure carefully to keep your environment secure and easy to manage. So next is the security features. What are the different security measures or the features that comes with IAM that we have already discussed that it also contains the MFA, that is multi-factor authentications, strong passport policies. These are the things that it contains. Okay, so IAM also comes with the several inbuilt built-in system features, security features. You can enable multi-factor authentication so that even the if someone steals your password, they cannot sign in without your verification codes. Okay, you can also enforce strong password rules and use rules instead of long-term credential for EC2 or Lambda. Like you have to be sort in specific criteria. Like there should be a 12 characters, there should be uppercase, lowercase, special characters, numbers, and all of these things should be included. And the IAM Access Analyzer helps identify any overall permissive policies so you can fix them before they can be there becomes the problem. So these are some of the security features that comes with the AWS IAM. Okay, let's see some of the real world examples. I have mentioned there DevOps developer groups that full access to EC2 and S3, accounting groups billing access only, and all of these things. So let's imagine you are running a company that hosts the web application on the AWS. So you can use the IAM to create a developer group that manage the EC2 and S3. The only developer can see check these things, okay, EC2 and S3, and accounting groups only see the billings access only, and application roles that allows your website to store file in S3 application roles. And finally the this this separation ensures the everyone gets the right access without compromising the security. So there won't be any internal threats or mistakenly written anything or something like that. So you'll be very in the secure place. So at the conclusion, we can say that AWS IAM is the foundation of the cloud security. Okay, it gives you full control over who can access what, ensuring your AWS environment stay secure. Okay, with IAM you can manage users, roles, and permissions efficiently while following best security practices. Remember, in AWS security always start with IAM. So thank you everyone for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any queries, just drop the comment. As soon as possible, I'll get back to you and help you out. Thank you for watching the video.